sometimes you'll get one from a restaurant, but they don't circulate a lot because there's not a lot of them. So the first one is this one up here. And this one looks like it's gold. But it's actually not made out of gold. It's actually made out of copper.
Yeah.
But they do call it
$1.
the golden dollar. Because it's not a dollar bill, so it's not like the paper money. It's not like it's not like this. This is a dollar. It's paper. But this is also a dollar, so they're equal. Okay, this one's called the golden dollar. Now on the golden dollar, you will find that there's different people on the golden dollar. This person is who?
George Washington.
George Washington.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
George Washington.
George Washington.
Jefferson.
Now George Washington is on this one, but there are many other dollar coins, and I'll show you in a minute, with different people on there. On the back, look at the back. What is on the back?
$1.
It says $1.
I found that on my IXL.
and
I
I
saw that.
Yeah, some of you might have saw this in IXL. There is, if you're wondering how much money it is, look to see. It does say $1, and it does have on this one the statue of
Liberty.
Yeah. So these two are equal. Except this one you'll see a lot. This one you do not see very often. Now let me show you a few other coins because I pulled it up. There are some other coins, like this one is Sacagawea. She's a Native American. She's also on the dollar coin. There is Elizabeth Peratrovich, and she is also on there too. And there are many other dollar coins. So I know I have a few at home that I will bring in tomorrow to put over there. If you have any that you would like to bring in the bag, we'll put your name on it, that you could share with your friends. We will share the dollar coins, the golden coins, remember the golden dollars, we call them golden dollars even though they're really not gold, they're made out of copper, that we have. Kaden,
I know the exact name of them.
do you know
Yeah, St. God's Golden Nickel.
which one?
St. God's Golden Nickel.
What's that, the golden nickel? Where do you see that? Or do you just, you're talking about the nickel. Or when you said that, I heard nickel. Is that what you meant? Okay. There's also some presidential ones, like this one is the president. There's also some inventors. So people in our country that have invented stuff are also on the dollar coin, okay? All right, so tomorrow, if you have any you want to bring in to share, bring those in. Okay, Wyatt.
On the TV, there's a commercial saying that there's a dollar that has Donald Trump.
Not that I'm aware of.
Like the $1 or $1 million.
Not that I'm aware of, Wyatt.
I think there is, but it's like more than anyone else has in the world.
We'll have to look that up. I don't think so, but maybe they're talking. They could be talking about it too. Okay, Addie.
Wait, what was it made of?
It's made out of copper with a little bit of
copper?
copper is just a metal. It's a really kind of the dark brownish metal.
Look outside.
Yeah, it's just a dark brown metal.
I never heard.
Yeah, you've never heard of copper before. Okay, Kinsley.
I have a golden.
Okay, bring it tomorrow if you want.
Okay.
Okay, last two things. Braylon.
So how Adeline was talking about copper.
Yeah.
I have just not anything on it. You can't spend it, but it's like that big and it's all copper. And it's
Oh, okay.
like flat.
But it's not about money or anything.
No.
It's just copper. Okay, Corla, last thing.
I have a lot of different coins. I've never seen them before, and I've been finding more of them at
Well, if you want to bring your share, just make sure you put your name on. But actually, guys, before you actually bring your money in tomorrow,
Make sure you
make
watch it.
sure, well, you don't necessarily need to wash your money, but make sure you ask your parents, because some of this money is like kept, it's valuable. So you wanna be responsible, and if they say it's okay for you to bring that money, you be responsible. It'll stay over here, but you need to be responsible, bringing it to school and taking it back and keeping it safe, okay? Cause you don't wanna lose it. Alright, now this next coin we haven't really talked about
Oh, I've seen that.
is, you don't see it very often, hardly at all. And it's actually the biggest coin. It's bigger than the quarter. It really, see, here's the quarter. And it's, if I put it on top of the quarter, it is bigger than the quarter.
It's in big.
Okay.
Does that mean it's like
And-
this big, Mrs. Murphy?
Well, I'll bring one tomorrow, I'll bring a real one tomorrow.
Yeah,
Now,
this
look-
is like this big.
This one has another president on it. Can you, anyone guess who it is?
John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy,
How the
yes.
heck can you know that?
Wyatt knew that. John F. Kennedy is on this one.
Oh,
So
that does kind of look like.
this
John F.
is the
Kennedy.
side view. It's called the side profile. So this, if he was looking at the side, you would see the side of his face. So this is John F. Kennedy. And on the back of it is our country's symbol. This is our
It's a
United
lot of
States
Torches.
symbol. Yep, it's our American eagle. And at the bottom, you can see it says half a dollar.
So 50
So if this is a dollar is 100, half of 100 would be what?
50.
So this one is 50 cents.
C-E-N-T.
Okay. And Mrs. Murphy, when I look at the half dollars, I have not seen one that's different. I think this is the only one that they have made. So if you ever find a half dollar, it should
I have
Big yes.
look like this. It should. Okay, and I'll bring some half dollars tomorrow. Okay? Lila.
Could you? Can I come up here?
Sure.
Could you give them $1 and say, I want one of these?
Yeah.
To like the bank and
Yeah.
stuff.
Definitely. You could take that dollar because it'd be an equal trade. So if you wanted to trade, like let's say you wanted one of these coins, you probably could go to the bank and do that, but you wouldn't be able to go to the store. Like if you were to go to Hy-Vee and say, hey, can you give me a golden dollar? They'll say, no, we don't have any. Because stores don't carry those. Banks probably do, but stores don't. But yes, that would be an equal trade because they're equal. They're both worth $1.
Miss Murphy, and also one more thing. Will you keep those up for the
The
math
test?
test?
Yes, I will. Yep. You won't need these two. These two top ones, guys, will not be on the test.
Okay.
Because we are just talking about them today.
Good.
Really? Guess
Because
what?
that might be a little hard.
In second grade, you guys really don't have to learn about them, but I thought you guys are so interested in them that you'd want to learn about them. So that's why I'm kind of doing them now. Okay. All right. Last two, and then we got to get started because Mrs. Schaefer's going to be here for the first group.
Miss Madigan. Miss Schaefer's gone.
Okay. We have to get started because we got to get going with the test. Addie, last thing.
My mom has different coins. Like, I cannot look at them only if I'm with her. That's what
Okay.
she said.
Then don't. You don't want to bring those.
They're really cool coins. Like, there's one that's kind of like an oval. I'm like, that's a cool coin. And my mom has two bigger coins than that, but they're really big.
Okay, Louis, last thing.
My mom has like 3 or 2 one of those big coins, one of the biggest coins. Yeah, and I don't think I can bring it to school, but I'll ask my mom when I get home.
Yeah, you asked her. Okay, now Lila asked if I'm gonna leave this up here for the test. I am. So watch. Up here, you do not need to worry about these on the test, but I do have the quarters. I do have the dime. Okay. I do have the nickel and the penny. So I have all 4 of them because Mason found he got the other one that was hiding behind my board. He was able to get it out. So we will have them up here. So if you need to look at the board to help you, you certainly can. Now on your test today, I want to tell you because I know Mrs. Menegay is going to be here to get the first group. On the test, on the front page, you are going to count to find the value of the coins. And then you have to circle the answer. So if you count and your answer is not there, what did you do wrong? You counted wrong. So you need to go back. So if I were you, We'll do the first one together. I would cross, listen guys, I would cross them off and I would write at the bottom. So second graders, what is this first value? Everybody.
25.
Okay, so I would cross off and write 25. And then what would this be?
50.
50,
60.
60,
70.
75, 76. Now is 76 one of my answers? Yes. So then what I need to do is I need to circle it. Okay? So you need to circle the letter
you write your name.
and the cent sign. Or the letter, the number, and the cent sign. Okay, now on the back, you will do 2, 3, 4, 5 on your own. On the back, you will do the same thing. You're counting to find the value of the coins for number 6 and 7. Then, listen to the directions in number 8. It says, count the coins. Circle the combinations that equal $1. So I'm going to count these coins. If it equals $1, I'm going to circle the whole group of coins. Okay? So you need to look at F, G, and H. If it equals $1, you circle it.
What if
Then,
it doesn't equal it all?
on number 9, I'm going to read it, but you are going to have to go back and figure this out. Sasha has 1 quarter, 2 dimes, 1 nickel. You need to draw those. And 3 pennies. How much does she have? So draw that money, count it on, count on, and then circle the amount of money. Now down here, number 10, the last one says Michael has this money. See this money that Michael has right here? Okay, now, which coin does he need to add to buy the snow globe? So he wants to buy the snow globe. It's 93 cents. But when I count this, he doesn't have 93 cents yet. So I need to figure out what coin down here does he need to get to 93. So you're going to circle it. And then once you circle that coin, that will join this group to get to 93. Capiche? Okay. All right. Mrs. Schaefer's first group can quietly go with Mrs. Menninge.